Hi everyone, it's me, Ella. In this Theatregoing Overview, it's me, Ella. In this Theatregoing Overview, we're going to be talking about Sea Witch. It was a one-day only concert version at the Theatre Royal Drury Lane, which I hadn't visited in just over a year since Frozen closed in September 2024. What I didn't know until I read the What's on Stage article about it was that Sea Witch was based on Sarah Henning's novel of the same name. Before seeing the show, I already knew that it was a prequel story to The Little Mermaid. So, with that in mind, I already had some thoughts and feelings of what I could potentially be expecting. But first, I would like to turn our attention to the cast. Our main character in Sea Witch, Evie, was played beautifully by Natalie May Paris. She played Jane Seymour in the original West End cast of 6 at the Arts Theatre and has also played Kit DeLuca in the 2024 UK tour production of Pretty Woman. Annabeth was played by Amy D. Bartolomeo, also from 6, obviously not the same cast, and The Devil Wears Prada. Both of them were joined on stage by quite the star lineup, including Michelle Visage, Jay McGuiness, and Mazz Murray. Just for the record, I would like to take this opportunity to point out where I've seen some of our Sea Witch cast before. Natalie May Paris, I have seen her in 6 at the Lyric Theatre when it transferred over there temporarily during the pandemic, and I also saw her a number of times on the Pretty Woman UK tour. Amy D. Bartolomeo I have also seen in 6, but when it transferred over permanently to the vaudeville. Not 100% sure how many times I've seen her, but I definitely have. And I also saw her last performance as Emily in The Devil Wears Prada in conjunction with Musical Con last year, which was a real privilege to watch. Jay McGuiness I have seen a number of times in & Juliet when that was touring, and Michelle Visage is quite different because even though I have seen her before, I've only seen her judging RuPaul's Drag Race on the telly. So this was going to be the first time in which I saw Michelle Visage make a live appearance. So the only name I recognise who I haven't seen live up until this point is Mazz Murray. Now, Mazz Murray, as I'm sure quite a few of you will know, was in Mamma Mia for a very long time. She's packed up with it now, but that is where I had heard her name cropping up rather often, even before Sea Witch, so I already knew who she was. Now, I'm going to say this once and once only. It's important to remember that Sea Witch is a new musical in development, so obviously, yes, there are going to be mistakes, and yes, there are going to be areas for improvement. I'm going to be honest with you all, I really enjoyed Sea Witch. I enjoyed it very much. However, I feel that there are some things that could be changed and improved about the production for next time round, and I'm going to briefly give my thoughts on those in a nutshell. One thing that stuck out for me as a big improvement to be made was that there definitely needs to be more dialogue between songs, and there were multiple instances where this occurred during the production, so it would be wonderful if there could be more dialogue expansion between songs for next time. This other one might lie solely with where I was sitting for the performance, but let me explain. On the stage there were 3, maybe 4 big wide steps, and whenever the performers reached the top of said steps, I couldn't see them. Bearing in mind that we were in K11 and K12 in the stalls. So had we been further forward, I don't think this would have been an issue. Going forward with the production, however, I feel this is something that does need to be considered and put in place for next time round. I'm sure there are many more improvements that could be made to the production, considering these performances marked Sea Witch's worldwide premiere, but those that I've just highlighted are the two big things that stuck out to me. However, with a newly found creative eye for detail, I spotted lots of little things that could be tweaked or changed in the future of Sea Witch. And as we round off the video, I do want to mention the merchandise. There wasn't much there considering Sea Witch was only on for 1 day and 2 performances. But I do want to take you through what I bought, starting with this t-shirt that I am wearing, and as you can see, it is embroidered with the show's worldwide premiere crest. It says Sea Witch worldwide premiere, and I also bought the magnet and the pin badge with the same text featured. And as well as that, there was also 2 different programmes to choose from, a regular programme or a signed programme, and I chose the signed programme, obviously. Finally, I would like to end this video by saying a big congratulations to all the cast and crew. You should be incredibly proud of what you've all achieved, and I very much look forward to seeing what Sea Witch is like when it is further developed, and I cannot wait to see what the show's future holds. I hope you've all enjoyed this video, and I shall see you very soon. Bye!